collegiate record. You broke Kyle Merber's American collegiate record, which is still a thing. Kyle's holding on to it. We got a video here of Kyle reacting to his record being broken. It's a very specific record because it's the college record, but you have to be a U.S. citizen. Something only Kyle Merber will really hold on to. That and his world DMR record. I think he still has that too, right?
Keep that.
DMR?
Keep that.
He kept that, yeah.
No, but I'm saying, yeah, he owns that one for sure. I feel like you are one of the only people who care about those American collegiate records. Like you and Merber were there. I don't follow along with that sort of stuff. I think that's weird. Is there like an American 3-point percentage leader in the NBA? And then where's Joel Embiid from originally?
Cameroonian
free throw percentage leader.
You do like best free throw percentage of someone over 7 foot. That's the thing he has. That's the tallest free throw percentage.
This is a digression here for a moment, but you know what I realized when I was deciding all the different parts about why I don't like those random record distinctions? In college, in NCAA, we don't even keep class records. Do you know what the freshman class 100 record is in college? I don't.
Well, I think it's complicated for a reason though, because there's red shirting. Like you could be Connor Mance was a 35-year-old freshman, right? That's how it
wasn't
worked.
a 35. Stop.
But he was a 20-year-old freshman.
Yes. My point is, it doesn't matter because it's just in the same reason the nationality doesn't matter because the NCAA is not broken down by nationality.
Sure.
They're school records, right? Because they're different affiliations with schools. But it doesn't matter, and it just made me think that that's the same thing with grades. There's no grade or eligibility level. Anyway, this was
I do want to say one thing.
No, I want to say one thing too real quick.
Okay.
It makes me think, though, what is he – all that to say, could he go faster with rabbits? If he runs a European 1500 this summer in Monaco or wherever, can he go 332? I don't want to say that just because he did it without rabbits in this race that he couldn't go beyond that with rabbits. It's just a fun thing to think about.
I do want to say when we did get the photo of Yared's win in our group chat between you, me, and Travis, you had a nice little side note. Notice where the photo crops. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I do notice where the photo crops. You see, it's multiple photos, and they're all ankle and up. And you don't see anyone's feet in any of the photos. But if you look at the race, he's wearing these, what are those, orange-pink shoes. And if you go back to Oregon Twilight, you look at the shoes. It's got to be the shoes, right? Is that what?
No.
Is that the thing? No. We don't want to take away from what he did, but it is. No. The thing what we're saying is Notre Dame is a Under Armour school, and
here's the thing, though.
Shoes. We saw Nico Young did it with his American Junior record. Everyone's wearing these shoes, man.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. We talked about this before. I obviously believe that shoes help because otherwise people wouldn't be trying to wear them. But as that picture shows, put that picture up again. That's from the Oregon Twilight meet where he ran 335 high. He wore them again at the ACC prelims and ran 334 solo. So you have a good apples-to-apples comparison. So even if you're accounting for the shoes, right, it's still ridiculously stupid that he was able to break the collegiate record solo in an ACC prelim. And, the shoes are going to continue to be a topic of conversation, obviously. But are you tired of talking about the shoes yet? I feel like you've been tired of talking about the shoes since the shoes started.
I was really tired of talking about the marathon shoes because I also kind of I don't really care much about the marathon, if I'm being honest. I'm just kind of like, dude, it's 26 miles.
Don't say that.
The storyline between mile 2 and mile 23 is always the same. Oh, they're on pace. Oh, they're off pace. Oh, they're on pace. Oh, I was like, it's just like a war of attrition, and kind of visually watching a war of attrition isn't that much fun for me. Again, I love what they do. It's amazing watching Kipchoge break 2, watching the women run fast on the American side. It's all great. But anyway, regardless. So I didn't really get in love with the road shoe controversy, but these track shoes, now seeing the college kids all run fast sub 13:30 5Ks, the women running fast 1500s. You see now a collegiate record here. Clearly something is happening. At first, you could say, hey, it's because they had a 2020 year-long base training phase, so they're all ready to go. But that could be part of it, the under-raced and ready to go and peaking. But also another part of it is these shoes are pretty good.
So I'm excited for your interview tomorrow with an unnamed person based on your feelings of the marathon. This is going to go really well. I'm excited. Stay tuned on Monday to see who Gordon interviewed on, or is going to interview on Saturday. Knock on wood. Yeah, listen, the sprints are not impacted by this, and I find it nice that you don't have to talk about that with the sprints. You don't have to have all the caveats in there about this, that, and the other. But again, I mean, the fact that he's wearing them in back-to-back races and one was so much more impressive than the other because of circumstances, we're still able to appreciate that performance. Obviously. And listen, what was Yared before he was a 3:38 guy, but that he never really got a crack at a crazy fast time before. So it's not as if it's taking people who are 4 10-milers and having them beat Josh Kerr's NCAA record. In any event.